like his exact, but like I'm over the entire squadron when it comes to what I do for my job.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a lot more like focused on the people rather than the entire base. So it's it's just as much work, but at the same time, it's easier to track people just because like I have a whole roster full of them and everything.
Yeah.
It's really annoying because I'm over two bases right now, so I'm trying to like get all the access that I need.
Jeez.
Yeah, but like I said, it's better than what I was doing because I was tired working inside the MTS. And then I have technically four troops. One of them leaves me next week, and then the other one is at honor guard. So I only have like two with me, but they're super cool and everything like that. So I feel like this is going to be a great experience for me as a new NCO.
Oh yeah, it definitely will be.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited, and they're excited for me to like. They're excited to work with me as well. So it's very mutual.
That's cool.
hmm On like my second day, I like laid it out for him. I'm like, I'm really chill and super relaxed. I said I know the kind of NCO that I want to be. I said honestly, it's up to you guys. I said if you guys are gonna play test me and stuff like that, I said you'll see what the other side of me looks like. I said if you're gonna go along with what I say, or if you just communicate with me if you think I'm being a bitch, I said then we'll be just fine. But you start testing me and you'll see the other side. And they were like,
Hmm.
nah, we don't want to see that. And I was like, good, let's keep it that way.
That must run deep in our blood somewhere. That was the same speech I gave.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh fuck, I died. I mean, literally the exact same speech. How do I get out of this?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to be that person. I said, but if I have to be, I have to be. I said, I also never want to give paperwork in my entire career. So it's like, if you guys want to be my first, feel free. I said, but I don't want to write it. So it's going to look like spick and span because I don't want to write it. If I have to give you paperwork, I'm going to give you paperwork. It's not going to be some half ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it count. Seriously.
I also told him too. I was like, also another thing. I said paperwork is not going to end your career. I'm not going to look at you any differently if you fuck up in sort of way. I said I'm going to hold you. I said you're going to have to rebuild my trust and everything like that. I said, but I've seen way too many people get one piece of paperwork and end their entire military career, and I fucking hate that because I know a guy who, surprisingly enough, is still in the military after he had to fight IG because he got an LOR 7 years ago, and our command was trying to make it so he couldn't reenlist because of that one piece of paper, even though he's changed entirely. Like that shit pisses me off when people want to bring up stuff from the past. Like, just because you get paperwork doesn't entirely mean it defines you as a person 5 years later.
Hmm.
I said if you prove to me that you've changed and you have improved, I'll work my damnedest to get that paperwork off your record.
If they want to know the trick is just to make sure you PCS, and when you get your PIF, get rid of half of that shit.
Well, that's if it goes in your PIF. If it's not in your PIF and it goes into your UIF, that's a different story because your
Oh
UIF
yeah,
follows you.
yeah.
Did she post another one of these?
Your sister cracks me up, by the way.
Why do you say that?
I saw all the posts.
Oh yeah.
I haven't, I haven't had a chance to really even shit in a pot, honestly, in the last several weeks.
That's fair.
So what was your favorite part of Comic Con?
Honestly, probably seeing all the different like artists and everything and like all their work. Like, I didn't buy anything just because like thinking about it, I was like, oh, I don't know where I would put this, or like if there was something that I wanted, like it was probably sold out. So I didn't buy any like art or anything like that. But honestly, like they had a lot of really good artists there, and I was like very shocked about it. That and I dressed up as Shigo, and so many people complimented it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was the only person dressed as Shigo though, and I don't know why, but like that kind of surprised me because I figured like she's a pretty like liked character, but I guess like when I thought about it, I was like she's not new, so
It is all Greek to me because I don't watch a whole lot of anime, so I don't know who Chigo is.
Well, she's not an anime character.
huh?
She's from the show Kim Possible.
Oh, okay.
That came out in like 2002.
Didn't watch it. Sorry.
You're okay. It's definitely like a my generation kind of show because I grew up watching it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better claim that.
I mean, it was on TV when I was growing up, but I just didn't watch it. There wasn't a lot on that network that I watched. Shit, I don't know. I don't even know what I was watching at that point.
Fair enough. But yeah, I grew up watching Kim
We
Possible.
watch stuff. That's about all I got, Jeremy. We watch stuff.
So, I'm gonna say probably about the time that you and I were hanging out. Probably just watched like the old Batman animated series.
I just watched that last year, the whole fucking thing. I rewatched
remember-
the whole thing.
I remember I bitched about the fact that my parents didn't have USA, so I couldn't watch the BattleTech animated series.
Yeah, but you weren't missing anything. It was. Be honest with you, dude. It really wasn't that good.
No, it was awful. It was super
It was
awful.
so fucking terrible.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Um,
she's done.
yeah.
How's Sarah?
Sarah's doing all right. She just started a new job. She's working at a facility that's nearby that does like metal slurries and stuff like that.
Interesting.
She says she's right here. Well, you can't hear them and they can't hear you, so I'm relaying.
Hi, Sarah.
So she says hi. What is that? Did you throw something at me? Wow. You're trying to like silently assassinate me. Try harder, I guess.
Get good,
She
bro.
starts looking around the room.
Throw stuff back.
Tell her I said
Um,
get good, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know if I told you, like I moved up to Huntsville, and I'm still working with the same company. I'm still with Lockheed Martin, but instead of working with the Navy, I'm working with the Army now.
Ew. I don't know which one's worse.
Well, okay, so
You're working.
let
Okay,
me-
you went from working from a bunch of people liking the ass to a bunch of people that are stupid.
let me preface it this way. I don't deal with the enlisted soldiers. I'm usually dealing with officers
That doesn't
because
change a damn thing.
it's a research and development program for hypersonics.
That's not
Ooh.
bad.
Yeah. We actually have an event coming up in an undefined number of days.
Ah.
In an undefined number of days.
Yeah. So that's going to be the next milestone for the program, is seeing if things go okay with that.
Nice.
But overall, the project right now, they just did an add-on contract. But the project right now is 1 battery, 8 rounds.
Wait, what?
Which one do you enjoy working with more, the Army than Navy?
So this project's kind of weird because it started out as a Navy project. I think the Army project name is Dark Eagle, but the Navy, I don't know if they've developed like a project name for it yet. But the Lockheed project's name is CPS, or Conventional Precision Strike, and it's supposed to be hypersonic rounds for the Navy. And then they developed an Army platform, and that's the program that I work on, LRHW, or Long Range Hypersonic Weapon. So Navy, it's kind of like I might bounce back and forth between the branches, because the Army platform is pretty much getting close to fielding for the first gen, and then after that we have to integrate the round into the Zumwalt class stealth destroyers and the attack subs. I forget what class they are. They're gonna get a vertical launch system.
Nice.
And then your guided missile submarines will be able to launch hypersonic weapons.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, so I don't know. This campus does a lot of stuff, not just that. So like they have space programs there as well. That's the division that I work for now is space. I moved away from rotary mission systems to space, and they also do like the like your actual space missions. Like Mavis is another project that came up, and that's for the returning the Mars sample thing. We also have Project Orion, which is another, I think it's deep space exploration. We do stuff for the Air Force as well, though, and Space Force. I think they develop. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's kind of like a partnership. Like we work on stuff at our site that is also worked on at other sites. It's kind of like a big team effort thing. So I forget what the acronym is for it, but like the subdivision that I work in for my division is strategic missile defense. So we have a lot of projects in that umbrella as well.
Nice.
I bet you get a bunch of your parts from here in Wichita.
Probably. I actually have a spec sheet somewhere that talks about where, like, the different components that make the project up come from. But there's suppliers and there's teams that work on it all over.
Yeah, there's a company here that does a lot of stuff that does the vectoring thrust and
Rocket dying systems, and then all the suppliers that make the parts for them. The hypersonic glide body right now is made by Sandia National Laboratories, but I think it's about to change over to Raytheon.
Raytheon is no longer in Wichita, so
Yeah, I don't know where they're developing at.
ever since they finished the project on the KC-135s, they bounced out and said deuces. What happened to all? Fuck you!
That's one thing that I, strangely enough, that I miss. I don't see the C-130s anymore flying overhead. Now, here it's just Chinooks, Apaches, and Blackhawks.
We've been having a lot of Blackhawks fly over.
Same
Fort
here.
Carson, the Army base.
Yeah.
There's been a ton here too, because Fort Riley's what, 2.5, 3 hours away. And we've had a ton of those, and it's goddamn annoying. And they do low passes.
Not too long after I
Low
moved here,
fucking
we had
passes.
one go down. Yeah. It was probably only about 5 to 8 minutes away from where I work.
So about a week ago or so, I was outside having a cigarette, and I got to see the Starlink satellite train.
That's cool.
Yeah, it freaked me the fuck out because I looked up. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's blackout, and I just see this fucking line of lights. They're not flashing, no sound. I'm like, the fuck is that?
That's cool though.
Yeah.
There's an app you can download for. I'll have to look it up again, but I had it on my phone for a little bit, and it would track the ISS and also the Iridium satellite network, because they have a term for it. They call it the Iridium flare, and basically the satellite will pass at a specific angle that during the it could be nighttime or it could be daytime. It doesn't matter, but the sun will hit it at that exact angle. So where you are, you'll see like a flash in the sky. From the satellite
Yeah.
reflecting the sun.
I've seen it too. That one, I did not know that's what it was. I just thought it was like positional markers on the aircraft.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer they're going to use that constellation. The Iridium sat phones that we used on sea trials, I think they're phasing those out with something else, probably Starlink or something like that.
Gotta love Elon Musk and his money making schemes, right?
Well, he's not doing so good
Yeah.
between Twitter and Tesla.
What?
Twitter is
Twitter?
not a thing anymore.
What's
It's
Twitter?
Yeah, I thought that was stupid. Like,
I also thought that was stupid.
I've been watching the news for weeks upon weeks upon weeks, and I must have missed that part in the news, or I was like away from my desk when it came on. And the other day, I pick up my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is X? What The hell is this bullshit? I click on it and I'm like, oh, it's Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna become a haven for fucking porno bullshit. I
It's
guarantee you.
probably not going to last much longer. They fired so much staff, or laid off so much
Mhm.
staff.
Like crazy amount.
Yep. You tired? You had a nap though. You
I feel
didn't.
bad.
She's like, do you want me to stay awake and then just go to bed early, or do you want me to take a nap so I can stay up late? And I was like, go take a nap. It was at like 2 or 3 o'clock. And she's over
About
here
the
like,
time I took my nap.
she's falling out of her chair basically right now.
What?
Ah,
Hook the poor lady up.
I see.
Go to bed, Sarah.
Just get close to me so you can assassinate me. I got it.
She's gonna.
Well, we did egg her on and say, get good, bro.
Mother you with a pillow in your sleep. Should I buy Hogwarts Legacy?
uh,
I haven't played it. Rachel did.
Yeah, she played the
Did you
temple.
play Hogwarts Legacy?
I did until my computer crashed.
Fair. Did you like it, at least as far as you played?
Yes, I did. I like how every story is different.
I just want to.
And if you download was it in World's website, Sorting Hat, you can connect it to that account. And if you do connect it, it does give you the option to still go through the Sorting Hat if you don't want to go with that you was doing.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Rashad, no.
I thought that was what crashed my computer, so I think but I think it was just a little bit of everything and
We're getting ready to go to a concert tomorrow evening.
Ooh, where are you guys going to?
Hey, just don't yell your voice out like last time.
It was in this moment, so I had to. I'm going with Sarah, and 2 of our friends are going to be there in Nashville to go see Amon Amarth and Ghost.
No.
What was
Great.
that?
Cradle of Filth will be in Wichita here in the next couple weeks.
Never seen that. No, it was Xander. Like, some car just went whipping by and then, like, wrapped itself around a tree. You missed the hilarity earlier when we were playing Phasmophobia.
Aw, really?
Yeah. So much. Just absolute hijinks. Rachel got the shit scared out of her.
Yeah. He's fucking with the sound while we're playing Faz, and it was already all fucked up because the ghost was.
Oh, what the fuck happened here, man? Is there a fucking jumper? Oh my god, there's a fucking jumper.
You got your parts in your pocket still. Steal them so I can go buy a sody. I said a sody. What of it?
Was it? I can't tell. What the fuck's going on? I wish they would say something like, "Oh, somebody did stupid." Oh, it's an accident.
Alright, guys.
Hank, I don't know what
Probably
you
gonna
mean.
jump off here. Have a good evening.
You'll be
Squishy,
missed.
don't be a stranger.
Of course.
Rachel, Richie, have fun. See you tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow
Eric,
morning.
Yo,
rest. Take a break.
I
Don't
can't.
burn out. I know.
I've already hit burnout, dude. I've only been here 3 months and I've already hit my burnout.
That is why I left the last place I was at.
Currently.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Good night.
Kids, I love you. I miss you. I'll talk to you later. Night night.
Night.
Nate.
Oh
Yeah, I'd love to.
no. Shit. Crazy. Ready to go.
Mm-hmm. It's so different. Really? Oh, nice. Mm-hmm.
You can hear when you pick up the mirror and just set it back down. You can hear it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oof.
Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, no.
Really?
My phone is buzzing.
I heard.
Oh, it was sitting weird on my desk, so it made a louder noise than normal.
You need to be posting some pictures today.
What do you mean?
It's National Dog Day.
Oh, I did.
Nah, it don't matter. Probably.
I have so many pictures of Artemis.
Probably
It's not even
the
funny.
claw.
She's so cute.
So, I can't even get time to go to that concert either. And I'm sad about it.
Oh.
But it is what it is. That's another reason why I'm looking forward to the interview on Tuesday.
Fair enough.
One, I'll get to work from home, and two, might get better pay, might get better respect, and won't hit the burnout like I am. Just hoping. Just hoping. We'll see what happens when they say, okay, it's time to move to Colorado.
Yeah, that's kind of a big step for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know if Calista will go for it.
I
might just-
don't feel like she will.
I don't feel like she will either.
I just put a picture of Artemis in the general chat.
Oh my god, she's so big.
I know. That was her Friday at work.
You took her to work with you?
Yeah, I take her to work with me all the time.
What?
She loves it. Especially now that I moved up